God is truth. The only way to overcome deception is with the truth. We read in John 14:6, Jesus said unto them, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. God, it doesn't just have a little bit of truth or a whole lot of truth. He is the truth. There is no lie in God. God doesn't lie because there's no lie in him. He's truth. Truth can't lie. Light can't have darkness. Love doesn't hate. God is love, not hate. God is light, not darkness. God is truth, not lies. The only way to overcome lies is with truth. John 1 verse 17. For the law was given through Moses, but grace and truth came through Jesus Christ. Law was given by Moses, but truth came through Jesus. There is no lie in God. There cannot be a lie in the truth. The Bible tells us where the lie comes from. John 8:44, it says, you are of your father the devil. Jesus is talking to the Pharisees. Who? Those sitting in the seat of Moses. What a shocker. He could have come to any country. He could have come to China and said, you are of your father the devil. You're worshiping all of these trees and rocks. Or he could have come to India and said, you're of your father the devil. Or he could have come to Egypt and say, oh, you believe all these false gods. He comes to Israel, the one that's supposed to have the truth. He comes to the one people in the whole world that are supposed to know. And he goes right to their holy city and right to their highest leaders and says, you are of your father, the devil, and the desires of your father you want to do. He was a murderer from the beginning. Guess who's not a murderer? God. Guess who's a murderer? Satan. And does not stand in the truth. Guess who stands in the truth? God. Guess who does not stand in the truth? Satan. Because there is no truth in him. Why? Because he's filled with lies. He is the father of lie. When he speaks a lie, he speaks from his own resources, for he is a liar and the father of it. I want you to notice that he's speaking from his own resources. God isn't empowering him to lie. He doesn't have Satan on a leash and he's having him just go tell lies to people to test people. He's speaking of his own resources. Satan, he has nothing in God. He has nothing in Christ. When he speaks a lie, he speaks from his own resources, for he is a liar and the father of the lie. Okay? He's the father of lies. He's a murderer. He doesn't stand in the truth. Okay? And those sitting in the seat of Moses worship the devil. This is what Jesus is telling him. You're of your father, the devil. Okay? This should wake some people up. This should be a little bit of a surprise. Especially when you read through the Old Testament. You're like, no way, what's happening here? What is Jesus saying here? How can he come to the people sitting in the seat of Moses who are keeping this law to the letter and tell them they're the ones of the devil? I mean, there's a whole lot of other people you would think he would do that to. Maybe the guy over here who's a drunkard, or maybe the guy over here is a glutton, or maybe the guy over here. He doesn't do that. He goes to the guy who has the law and who keeps it to the letter. And he says, you're of your father, the devil. And he's coming to Israel to do what? To destroy the works of the devil. Truth overcomes lies, and God is truth. Satan is the father of lies.